It is I. The one and the only God. Holy shit, it's Jared Leto. Praise be. No audio for the alerts? Oh, yes. That's right. It was muted because today we're doing things a little bit differently. God is already uncomfortable being here talking to you pieces of shit. Not Gandalf the White. Gandalf the White is based off me, so I just want to remind you of that. And don't make me... Don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. Oh, my literal god. Hello, Eripu. Hello, Darth Bunny, Meatblaw, Raider Boy. Who's Edgar Winter? I don't know. He's not one of my creations. Robot voice double god. Hello, Enemy Mouse. Good to see you. I see you've been masturbating a lot. I've been watching. Dr. Diggity Dank. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for bringing all your children into the holiest stream here on Twitch. Hello, big invisible entity from the sky. Hello. Hello. Boy, are you going to love what we've got in store tonight. And by the way, I am totally jacked. In case you didn't know, I am jacked. I am God. I am a very well-figured God. Kelzart, hello. Is this almost a Best Buy version of Gandalf? I fucking swear to God. Vincent! Don't start with me. Caesar's Palace looking ass. You don't want to mess with the most powerful entity in the universe, Vincent Blando. Yeah! Like a Q-tip with a face. It's like Poseidon got a blowout. Well, haven't you figured out they're all kind of related? Wizards, God, Zeus. They're all based off me! For real, did your voice get doubled when you added the alert sounds? Is my voice doubled? There's some crazy audio stuff going on today.
Okay, alright. Don't listen to God. God's being an asshole as per usual. Here's the thing. Let's think about this. Your legs are hurting. It's sort of like when you sit on the toilet for too long and you're just scrolling and then your legs go numb, is what it sounds like. So you need to be a little bit more active. You're addicted to pornography, but it's a lifestyle choice. You need to work from home, and probably social life scares you after 20 years. This is what you do. Make an OnlyFans. You become the next gooning champion on OnlyFans. This is how you monetize your problem. And eventually you'll make enough. The people will start asking for more. They'll say, why don't you masturbate sitting up instead of laying down? And you'll say, okay. And you'll film that, $500. They'll say, hey, this is boring to me. Why don't you stand up and beat off? And then suddenly eventually you'll find yourself jogging, running a 5K, running a full marathon, for God's sakes, while masturbating, shooting your load across the finish line. I think that's the way to do it. You just made 30 grand that way. You could make up for all this lost time. What do you think about that? Starting an OnlyFans.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. It's pretty hot. I like it.
I can recoup all the money I spent on OnlyFans by making stuff.
There you go. And that's a healthy economy, by the way, is where there's no longer inflation. All the money circulates regularly. This is how trade works, right? So this is actually a lesson for everybody about economics, is the more you spend on OnlyFans, the more you should therefore make on OnlyFans, and it all goes full circle. So yeah, I think you're healed, my friend. I think this is the start of a new day. What do you think?
You know what? I think you're right. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
And hail Satan, huh?
Hail Satan.
Yeah, buddy.
I did it.
That's one for Lucy. Come on, put it on the board. And just like that, God, get behind me, motherfucker. Yeah! Feels good. Feels good. Swoosh.
Hey, check this out. Yeah!
Ah! That's scary. Don't do that. I don't like lightning. I don't mind fire. Lightning, no thanks.
Well, you got another one. So when he dies, I guess you can have that guy. Kind of seems kind of worthless to me. Only like hard
Yeah,
workers.
I'll put it down. I'll put it down. What did you catch his name? I didn't catch it.
I believe it was.
Excuse-
I believe it was Ken.
Kend?
Kend. K-E-N-D.
K-E-N-D. I'm gonna put OnlyFans success. The thing is, it feels wrong to take his soul. We didn't even go through the paperwork. That's fine. I'll have the other demons handle OnlyFans success. Big Gooner.
Real business guy. This guy loves bureaucracy, let me tell you.
It's all I have. It's all I have down here. Big Gooner and one soul payment. One soul.
Listen, if you want to call
One
in
soul.
and talk to me or Lucifer and request a miracle, please join the Discord now. Join the liminal lobby in the Discord, and you'll be on the line with God and the devil himself. But
Folks,
don't
this is a
make
once in a
me
lifetime
angry.
opportunity. You can
Once
talk
in a
to
lifetime.
both sides of the spectrum, okay? And I'm not talking mental health spectrum or sexual spectrum. I'm talking about, or gender spectrum. I'm talking about good and evil, the ultimate archetype.
The ultimate archetype.
I'm gonna get a little
which
more
may-
comfortable. The cloak is
Yeah.
great. I gotta get more cozy though. Hold on.
You getting kind of warm in there? It looks pretty hot. It's pretty hot
It's a
over
little
there.
warm in here. Yep.
So, and a pretty fancy microphone you got going on there. Full red suit. Yeah.
Microphone. Yeah. Well, you know, you gotta make sure it's make sure it works. Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Critter Jason.
Hello, Critter Jason.
Oh shit.
I just want to
Been
say
seeing
big,
you've
big
been
fan.
having a rough time, and I just want to take a little bit of credit for that. So,
Absolutely. You know, thanks for making Creed, and thanks for giving me the power to hate it. Appreciate it.
free will, little guy.
Absolutely.
Well, I gotta mention
Hallelujah.
real quick. God, I noticed you were dancing to Creed earlier, singing along to Creed. I don't know if you know this, but Scott Stapp, you know, he had a really bad downward spiral. And there's one guy who brought him back. So kind of the irony there is.
It was me. It was
That
me,
was
wasn't
mine.
it? It was me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of
Creed.
stopped
Scott
watching
Stapp, the
him
lead singer of Creed.
after he kind of did like weird sex pest stuff. I kind of stopped. But you know what? Sometimes you have to separate the art from the artist. you know about that.
Didn't Scott Stapp have one of those like cheeseburger moments like David Hasselhoff when he was just on the ground somewhere of a hotel and just started munching down on a cheeseburger on live feed?
Yeah,
like
it was a
sexually, or-
TRL situation, I think.
Cool. So, Devil, quick question.
Yeah.
Which layer of hell has the best parties and why?
That's a good question.
Or is it like a 7-layer dip where it's like refried beans, you know, lettuce, corn, you know, it's all separate and equal?
It's more accurate. That's a more accurate description. I mean, every level has its own kind of chaos going on. All of them are fun for me. I'll just say that up front. So I'm a little biased. It's sort of like picking your favorite child, which God can't even do because just like Zeus, he's sired many more than Jesus. He doesn't tell you that. I don't know.
I like George.
Probably
I like George. He slays dragons. I like George.
George, who slays dragons.
Yes.
Which one is that? He when in medieval ages? Or when?
The George,
Where?
the Saint George. And he's my guy.
Oh!
He's my little man. He slays dragons.
Sorry. That's right. That's right. I forgot.
So, do you have names for the different layers of hell?
No, that's a different department. I don't bother with that. I call them the party zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's actually 9, but we don't talk about the other 2. Rule number 1 of party level 7, 8, and 9. You don't talk about party level 7, 8, and 9.
Okay.
But
And God,
what's up?
out of all the dogs that have gone to heaven, which one is your favorite?
Old Yeller didn't deserve to die, but then again he did. So.
What do you think about Air Bud? Gone too soon?
I mean, my particular favorite brand of dog is a golden retriever. I mean, they're golden, they're godly, they're.
But you wish it was a white retriever.
I'll take a blonde.
You know, it's okay. I think the reason God likes golden retrievers so much is because of how well behaved they are. That's the secret. Anything
Very
well
obedient,
behaved.
very obedient.
Oh, God loves a good boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
God loves a good boy. Which is great for those with praise kinks. I think it works out. Because God's very quick to say, good boy, good boy.
I mean, have you met my son? What a good boy.
Where is he, by the way? What's he up to today?
I think he's somewhere in the Middle East.
Oh,
Still?
shit.
Still in that cave?
It's been a long Easter. One long Easter.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Is
go
God?
ahead, devil.
Is Jesus still over there? Is Jesus still behind the rock?
I mean, that's an industry secret. I can't really let you know.
I think they call it Christian
You-
rock.
You can't. Oh, okay. All right. Big joker. Hey, God, I can't see what's happening on screen. By the way, Vic, get your tech support on.
Oh.
It. Stat.
What does that keep happening?
I don't know. Well, hey, what was your name, by the way? The Critter Jason. I see it now. Critter Jason.
the
On that
Critter
note,
Jason.
oh, good lord. What can we do for you?
So I'm just having a little bit of trouble getting my feet on the ground. You know, I moved to a new place. I'm trying to get my act together. What are some good and bad options to make my way to the top?
Top of what?
You know, the ladder of life.
Ladder of life.
I mean, have you tried praying?
No.
That's your first mistake.
Yeah, you could think about praying. That's true.
I'll think
Getting
about
to
it.
the top, you know, it's sort of a. If you're talking about the top of life as a spiritual sense, yeah, I'm not going to be able to help you. That's a God situation.
If you're lucky. If you have time. I have time right now, so I feel like you really need to sell it to me. The thing that you need, are we gonna save the world? Like, do you promise to never sin again? Like, what do we have on the table here?
I guess I have to do a little bit more self-evaluation.
Yeah.
Well, when's the last time you did a good deed?
I did help a little old lady cross the street, but right after I let her go, she fell. So it's like I did something good and then I got slapped right back down.
No. You didn't make a mistake. You killed that woman. If you were the last person to touch her and then she fell, that's called murder, my friend. I shouldn't even call you my friend. I'm sick to my stomach.
Where did she end up after she died? But did you guys check?
I don't know which woman this is. We get so many people every day. God's too fucking busy, I'm sure. God, do you know who this woman was?
But was she like very small and she had like white hair? And
Yeah,
she
white hair.
She was a little racist.
Little racist, little tennis ball walker, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
every
she's
little old
here.
woman.
She's here, so she's fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's
Or
okay.
thank
Hold
you,
on.
thank you.
You just described every little old woman. I can't let this pass. I get little old ladies all the time. Now, are they racist?
Yeah, where do the racist ones go? Do they go to heaven or hell?
It really depends. It really depends on who they've been dedicating themselves to their entire life, and sometimes you slip up right at the end. Whoops, you're in hell now. You didn't say enough praise Jesus Christ and Hail Marys. You didn't watch enough football.
It's true. It's true. I don't think there's a pattern there. I think we both get little old ladies who are racist sometimes. I got plenty. Interesting.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Praise be to both of you.
What's the miracle you want, son?
Oh, jeez. You know, if I could have anything, if I could have one miracle answered, I would really hope that I could become a professional hockey player.
Oh.
Professional hockey player.
Interesting.
They're just expecting to wake up one day.
Everybody's always thanking you.
Yeah, sports is my realm. Sports. Everybody loves me in sports for some reason, just because they just sort of leave it up to into the universe, and then oops, there I am, and they're thanking me, and they punch somebody out, and they win a boxing match, and then they're thanking me.
And then they do this. They kind of do like, they kiss that, and they point up and look up at you. It's very interesting to me that you're so busy with your life, but you can get involved in helping somebody cross the finish line. I think that's very interesting.
Yes, well, you help people cross the finish line in other ways, and, you know.
Uh-oh, I think I see a little old lady trying to cross the street. I'll be right back. Thank you, guys.
Hey, no problem, Chris.
This guy wants to wake up and become a hockey player that's famous, and he's just not willing to work for it. Back in my day, you were willing to work for something that you wanted. These kids these days, they wake up, they want to be YouTubers, they want to be TikTokers, they want the job and none of the work.
Yep. And he's going off and just killing old ladies. I don't know what that's about. That guy's sick in the head, I think. I think that guy,
He pushed her in front of a bicycle, I saw it.
Really? Oh, what an asshole. Yeah, I'll be seeing him. I'm not going to take that. I'll just, you know, I'm not going to help him out. He's going to end up here fair and square.
What's your favorite thing to do with just new sinners, just to break them in?
Well, you come down here butt-ass naked. So that's taken care of. We put him through. We start him easy. Interrogation room. They're really disoriented when they first get down here, so we kind of treat them like they're prisoners and or they're being accused of some crime and they don't know what it is. There's a lot of confusion. It's almost like a dementia level of confusion, and we just really lean into that. There is a playground involved. We make them run laps on the playground, which it's that like soft, rubbery, sprinkly stuff, which is very difficult to run on, and it hurts like hell when you land on your palms. I say it hurts like hell, but they don't know what hell hurts like yet at this point. I mean, we really just it's psychological torture before anything, because physical torture is easy. Psychological torture really gets you into a certain headspace. So there's a lot involved. We take suggestions too. Some of the guys will come up with crazy stuff. We had one guy that said, let's take ice cream cones and shove them up their ass. And I thought, well, hell, let's get some waffle cones. Let's see what we can make. And that was interesting. Yeah. What about you? What happens when people first cross into the heaven and through the pearly gates?
Well, we also strip them of all their clothing, but we give them a bath of olive oil. So we sort of squeegee them down with olive oil. We rub them very ferociously and lasciviously, actually. Sometimes it's a bit much. But we rub them down a lot with olive oil, make sure to get every strand of hair. We don't want anyone just walking dry into heaven. We want everyone oiled down. And then we scrape them off. And then we adorn them in the finest sheets, the finest white sheets that we have. We import everything from China. And after that, you sort of get to pick which area of heaven you want to stake your claim. So we've got like We've basically got like a sort of boulevard situation where you can do like, oh, would you like to live in sort of like the Hollywood Hills of heaven, or maybe, you know, a giant field of wheat, perhaps. You know, you can pick that. And so basically it's about staking your claim. You get here, you get oiled down, and you get to stake your claim in heaven. Property. It's all about property and possessions.
That's very interesting. So it's like and that's two very different lifestyle choices. If you're living in the Hollywood Hills versus in fields of wheat, geographically speaking. But I imagine, based on your, you know, where you're at right now, that I can see you on video, it's all clouds, and it just looks like these different places. Is that correct, or are these visions, and is this what people perceive, is that it's a cloud of, it's like a field of wheat?
It's sort of like a psychedelic experience. Like everything is just sort of cloaked in clouds, because I don't really want you to see what heaven is like unless you're allowed to be here, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're talking about the video feed I can't actually see. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
We've got some of the best cloaking mechanisms in the universe.
Good cloaking technology from Lockheed Martin, huh?
Yeah, and you know, I've got a question for you. So how do we differentiate who really deserves to be in hell anymore? We've got to sort of renew the rules, because, you know, some woman that wore pants in the 1600s, you know, she's there. And then now that's not really an issue anymore. So how are we going to update these rules? Sometimes I think the rules need updating just so that I don't get any unwanted influx of people, you know, up here.
Well, that's a great question. I'm more than happy to go over the paperwork with you. I mean, the thing is, up until this point, you know, I feel like whoever shows up, they just show up. It's sort of the rejects. Because everybody comes to the pearly gates, as you know, when people first die. I understand the bureaucracy up there too. Like, I'm very bureaucratic, but I could see you're not always at the pearly gates, so you don't always see what happens.
Yes.
But if you're not familiar, essentially, everybody goes to the pearly gates first, from what they tell me when they show up here, and that's partly if they get rejected. St. Peter, or Paul, or Mary, or whoever the hell is at the pearly gates, gives them a little nanny boo-boo if they don't make it, and then they come down here. So you sort of throw it in their face that they're not going to be in hell, in heaven, excuse me. So you really set the rules there. But if you're willing to collaborate, I'd be more than happy to discuss, you know, kind of regulations, like who's allowed in, who's going to come to hell, you know. I'd love to get more folks, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd really like it, just sort of like a prerequisite. I'd really like it if you got like the Jake Paul and the Paul brothers, the Jake brothers, whatever, you know, the both of them. I'd really like it if you took those guys. I don't really want to deal with those guys.
It's like it's like the Zuckerberg situation. I made a deal with them when Vine was a thing, and I thought, these two fucking morons, what could they possibly do? And then so I bought their soul, and I gave them some Vine success, and look where they've taken it. I mean, truly, sometimes the work that people do in this world is their own doing. It is not by my hand. I give them a little push, and then they fly, you know. So unfortunately,
those two are really awful.
Yeah, fortunately for you, I will be having to deal with their asses at some point. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But
sometimes you do have a sense of humor. I will give you that.
Yeah, unlike some people I know.
So if an alien crashes and dies on Earth, do they go to either? Sort of out of my league.
Have you gotten any aliens yet?
I don't really deal with aliens, but we're operating on a separate realm.
Okay. Yeah, that checks out. I haven't gotten anything yet.
They have their own alien afterlives to deal with.
Yeah, I've got guys who claim to be aliens, but they're messed up. Did you know? Why did you make it that mental illness comes to hell as well? Like, people who end up in hell, they're still sick in the head.
Well, we've got them too. You know, it's not really up to you guys. You're not really getting most of them mentally unwell. We've got a couple up here. You know, I wouldn't say that's neither here nor there.
I think that's I don't know. That's weird. That's weird that you wouldn't help them with that. I don't know.
Well,
I don't run heaven.
I don't really help, you know. I don't really do any helping. I'm just kind of here. I've been here for so long that it just, you know, it's like I don't really do that much work, if I'm honest. It's just kind of like a big vacation up here, but I'm just very bored. I think I'm just more bored than anything. And sometimes, you know, sometimes I send a couple of meteors and I make a couple of fire tornadoes when I'm mad, and maybe a little plague here and there. I'm just very bored.
I can't hear you anymore. Do you do that too? You
Sorry,
mute
that
yourself?
was just a really large. That was a really big fire tornado I summoned. I wanted to
sorry, I
show
couldn't hear you
show
over
it to
the fire
you,
tornado.
so, yeah.
Who's this here?
Hi, Satan.
Hello.
Ron.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the kingdom of heaven, mostly.
Hi, this is Ursula. Satan, huge fan.
Hey, thanks so much. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Always nice to meet a fan.
I have 2 questions for God, if we have time.
Oh yeah, we got time.
I heard you mention Joan of Arc earlier, and I was just wondering if you were in her head, if she was hearing you and seeing angels, and...
Oh, well, I do have to say she did eat a lot of infected wheat. So that one wasn't really on me. She had a lot of ergot, a lot of sort of fungus going on in her head, you know, telling her what to do. And, you know, who leads men in the 1400s? Who in their right mind is going to lead a group of men with weapons around? You know what I mean? That wasn't me.
That's crazy. So she was freaking out. She had like a mental issue, and you just let her say that you were talking to her. You just let her do all that, huh?
Sometimes I just want to see what happens.
Wow. You heard it here first, folks. That's wild. That's crazy.
Sometimes I just want to see how it turns out. Sometimes it turns out in my favor, you know. Sometimes then I'll get like a king installed, and then he'll turn everybody, you know, in my favor. So sometimes I just like to see, you know. Sometimes I just look down and I'm just like, yeah, all right, looks good. Looks
Dude,
good.
God is
So
rambunctious.
Yeah.
Are we just like an experiment for you? That actually leads me to my second question.
Oh yeah.
Since you're in America currently, what's the deal with all these planes that are crashing? God.
Well, I think that one doesn't actually have to do anything with me. That one just mostly has to do with your bureaucratic regulations, and nobody's really checking out stuff anymore because people don't want to work, and then they don't do their job, and then sort of planes fall out of the sky because nobody gives a fuck anymore. And so, you know, I have to say, Ursula, let's not forget the thousands of planes per day that make it, you know? Let's not forget the great that God does. You know, let's not focus on the bad stuff.
But you're not interested in intervening in these cases that have...
Well, sometimes you have to crack a few eggs to make an omelet.
What omelet are you making? What omelet is this?
I'm making a plain omelet.
Let's carry the metaphor out. You're making a plain out. So you're excuse me. Sorry, I choked. So you're saying that you allow a certain number of planes to crash in order to allow other planes to live. Is that right?
Yeah, come see, come saw.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, I save hundreds of thousands of planes a day, you know. Sometimes I hit them with lightning, just like, yeah!
Oh.
Just, give him a little jostle. I'm bored.
So, are we just toys to you?
Toys? You've seen an anthill.
Oh my god.
An anthill with ants full of big nipples.
We
You have a
live in an
magnifying glass,
unprecedented
don't you?
age. Sorry, Ursula. I stepped all over you there. What'd you say?
I'm just accusing God of having a magnifying glass in that situation. The anthill.
Yeah, if you had all the power in the world, what would you do with it?
God. We're really saying the quiet part out loud, aren't we, God? We're really just it was like ever since the year 2001, you just decided to go full mask off, huh? That's wild.
Full mask off.
This is wild stuff.
Yeah, Nietzsche was right when he said God is dead, because I don't give a fuck. Woo!
God saying I don't give a fuck is crazy. I can't believe it.
Haven't you
I can't
noticed
believe
everything's starting getting worse? I'm getting tired. I'm sort of thinking that you should take over more stuff. I kind of want to ascend.
You want to ascend?
What
the hell am I
going
gonna
to
do?
next level? I don't know.
There's a level beyond God? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's really hard to understand, though. I don't think you could understand it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Then what
There's a
happens to
level
me?
above.
I don't want to stick around here.
Well, you said you're a guy for the people.
This place sucks. What? Everybody agrees. We're all suffering together.
It sucks, but it's your home.
Excuse me.
Where else would you go?
The familiarity
Where else
doesn't
would you
make it
go
any
in the
different.
best case scenario?
Where would I go? Where would I go? If I didn't have to be here?
Yeah, I fired you, but you're gonna have to put in more work.
Oh, you fired me. I'm sick to my stomach. I can't even believe this. I would let's see, if I had a day off, I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'd get a spa day, I guess, get a pedicure. Just try to relax, decompress,
I don't know any
Been a long
places
day.
that do pedicures.
Why do I
on
feel like I'm
COVID
working
hooks.
harder than you, God? Oh no, Ursula!
You made Ursula
I talked
feel
too long.
ignored. Shame on you, Lucifer. Shame on you.
That one's on me. That one's on me. Who's this? Who's this?
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey! Hello?
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 Hey? Hello?
Is this God and the devil?
Yes? Is this Jebra?
Yep.
This is Jebra. Hey! Hello?
Hello?
Hey, do you guys
Hey.
remember Gumby?
Gumby?
Gumby!
You,
I know
you mean
Gumby.
the green guy?
The green guy, you remember Gumby?
Gumby and Pokey, I remember.
Gumby and Pokey, whatever happened to those guys?
They died.
Oh my! Which one did one go to one and the other go to the other?
They're both here.
They're both there. Well, gosh. I
God.
love Gumby.
God.
Oh,
My name is God.
oh.
Gumby-
How do you feel when people say "gosh"?
No, I feel like they're sort of beating around the bush.
You guys remember Gumby?
Yeah, you might not want to keep talking about Gumby. He did things you don't know about.
What now? What did Gumby do?
Sort of a Jimmy Savile situation.
Oh no! I just watched that documentary. Oh no!
Right on time.
Oh no! I'm gonna have to take down my posters and my altar.
To
Oh,
Gumby?
Gumby. Yes, to Gumby.
Gumby altar?
Who else would I worship?
In these times, huh?
Well, I don't mean to poke the bear, but I think Gosh isn't doing a very good job these days. If you ask me.
Hey.
What do you expect from me? Honestly, be honest. What do you expect from me?
You sound like you've given up a little bit. You sound remember Gumby?
It's like Santa Claus, okay?
Gumby?
It's like Santa Claus. I get tired of everybody's fucking wishes all the time.
Well, you don't have to grant everybody's wishes. You could give them little riddles and criddles and riddles to go on, little
Well,
adventures.
I do that too. I mean, half the time I'm
Give
just
them a
like,
little faithful.
find out yourself.
Yes.
Everyone's so impatient these days. They all want their own story to be the best one. Everyone's got main character complex. It's just, I'm the main character. Everybody wants me to help them do their shit, but nobody wants to give God the recognition he deserves anymore.
Hey God, what if I told you that you mattered?
How?
Does that do anything?
How do I matter to you?
No, how do you matter to yourself?
Oh, wow.
I don't know anymore. I feel like I'm becoming more and more irrelevant if I'm honest with you.
Do you ever give yourself a pat on the back?
Never once.
Never what? Why don't you try doing that? Just, I don't know, you did a good job.
Jennifer,
people
how
are
much
mad.
white wine have you had?
Remember Gumby? I love.
Yes, we remember Gumby, yes.
I'm so sad to hear about that whole Gumby situation.
Yeah, he's sick in the head.
I hope Pokey's okay.
How much white wine have you had, Deborah?
Enough to know that you matter and you are valid.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, he
met my son?
said so too. He remembers Gumby. You remember
Everybody
Gumby?
remembers Gumby, Deborah.
Hey Satan, you're doing a good job too. I don't want to leave you out. I just want to say,
Deborah,
Thanks,
what are
buddy.
you gonna
I
do for the
appreciate it.
devil?
I really like you both, and I like when you collaborate. People like when you guys release music together because of the differences. Remember Gumby? All right.
Oh, what was that album we released, God? I can't even remember anymore.
Oh, you know, the one that had the real God stuff and then the real devil stuff.
It was a double feature like Outcast's Speaker Box and The Love Below.
And the Love Below, exactly.
Wow.
Remember Gumby? There was that great album that I loved in high school by Brand New called The Devil and God Are Raging Inside of Me, but that guy had a bit of a Gumby moment, so. Oh, shit.
Well, you know, I got that dog in me. Nearly Gamers, welcome in. Welcome to God. God, welcome to me, God. And this is Lucy, straight from hell. Straight from hell.
How's
We
it
have
going?
guests. Lucy, what have you been listening to down there in hell besides the screams of sinners?
That's about all we get. We've got Mozart down here, so he'll do a concert every so often. I've been listening to
You've
a lot
got
of Adele
Mozart?
lately.
I thought Mozart was one of mine.
You thought wrong. You might have another guy who's wearing a wig, but I've got Mozart. Unless I have the
Maybe
guy with the
it's-
wig. Shit! Oh, I gotta check that out. Let me make a note. Check. Mozart. Oh. Okay.
Maybe I'm
but
thinking of
yeah.
Beethoven.
Listening to a lot of Kendrick Lamar as well.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait till Drake dies.
Yeah? Is he yours?
None of my business. He's going straight to you.
I'm ready. With arms wide open. Under the sunlight. You know?
One of you has George Washington? Yeah, he's in here. He's in here. He's currently living in a mansion. His wife is still sewing together American flags, but they've only got like 27 stars on them. That's what makes her happy.
From what I heard, God loves GW because he has no teeth. And what that means is that he gives incredible fellatio. It's just what I've heard. It's on the grapevine. I don't know.
I don't like to talk about that stuff. Beachheads, you got a fan, Satan? Beachheads is what we're doing here today, Raiders, is that you can call in and ask for your miracle to be granted. Depending on if it's going to be me granting it or if it's going to be granted by Satan. Given it's granted by Satan, the one and only Lucifer, you will have to do a bargain, though. So far we haven't had really much bargaining we've had to do, but for me, I'm kind of a hot, cold kind of guy, you know.
It's been interesting hearing people. I feel like part of it is people just want to discuss like the situation. They don't really they're not necessarily committed to doing one thing or the other. I do think we helped that one guy. I did get a one soul, the OnlyFans guy, whose legs don't work anymore because he goons for 20 years straight.
I didn't know gooning could prevent you from walking, but what do I know about all these YouTubers, you know?
I don't know. I've never gooned. I don't know. I don't know what it does to you.
You've never gooned? You've never rubbed one out with your tail and...
Hey, beachheads.
You never...
God, we discussed this. Look, angels don't have reproductive organs because they don't need them. And so therefore, being a fallen angel, I'm like a Ken doll. I have nothing going on. So I know nothing about sexual gratification. I couldn't goon even if I wanted to. And I do want to, but I can't. So, you know, it is what it is. You, on the other hand, with your saucer plate nipples and your fucking
I have an enormous
massive
penis.
pube bush. Huh?
I have an enormous penis.
You have a massive one. You have a
Yes.
massive one, and I've heard. And good for you, you know?
I don't do much with it, but it's massive.
Oh, you don't do much? I've heard about the orgies. Don't even try to lie. The whole thing, your whole shtick is a lie. You talk about, come up to heaven, and everybody's got their own separate houses, I'm sure. But about once a week, I've heard that a massive sex orgy breaks out at God's house. And there's wine, and there's grapes made into wine, and there's pretzel
I believe
bites.
you're talking about Dionysus, which is one of your guys. This sounds like a Dionysian fuck fest.
No, I don't go to those because again, I don't have any tools. I went once as an obligation to be polite. I don't actually show up though. But in heaven, it's like sexual pleasure is celebrated, right? You guys don't get deep into one another?
Ursula wants to know if you're single.
Yeah, forever and always. I can't commit. I'm too busy. You know, I gotta stay.
She's like the eternal fuckboy.
Eternal fuckboy. Yeah, I always return a text. Sometimes I'll show up. Sometimes I'm busy. You know, I can't have sex, but I can do some heavy petting. So you know, there's that. I'm a very sensual lover, if I'm being honest. If we're talking about that.
I mean, I just can't really imagine you sort of clip-clopping away, you know, your way into the bedroom just on your little hooves. I can't.
Everybody thinks I have hooves. I don't. I'm bare. Look, I got Crocs on right now, but
That's almost equally as bad.
I've got flipper feet. Check it out. We don't need toes up there in heaven. They don't tell you this. This is big heaven keeping the knowledge out. When you get to heaven, you don't need toes anymore because anybody can walk on clouds with no toes.
Of course I gave myself a dick, Amanda. What do you think? I can't do anything about my nipples, unfortunately, but I did give myself a large penis. Beachheads, welcome in. Showing Croc on stream. Satan, do you have a cinder?
A cinder? Yeah. Yeah, it's a great app. I'm really bad about it. My profile looks like shit. I don't take good photos. I'm trying to find that balance of like, yes, I'm a worthy mate, but also I'm not looking for anything serious, but also I have a good sense of humor and I'm active and I have friends. It's tough. They only give you 5 photos, so that part's hard. And then I don't like talking about myself.
You sound like a real catch.
Well, like I said, I'm not trying to get caught, you know. I'm busy. I can't. Look at my green screen fucking up. Come on. Hell is crazy, huh?
Yeah, hell is really crazy. I mean, that's how you designed it. Did you ever think about restructuring hell?
Oh, we do it all the time. It's a corporate evolution. We've tried multiple different tiers. Like, we made it to where... Well, my favorite thing that we did was where, you know, I realized maybe a byproduct of you sending me down here and making me the ruler of this place is that I'm constantly in pain because this place was made for me, but the only way that I can alleviate that pain is by torturing others. So I was like, okay, well, if I torture a guy, and then he tortures 3 guys, and then those 3 guys torture 3 more guys each. It's like a pyramid scheme. It's well, I don't like to say pyramid. It's more of like an opportunity for growth is what I like to say. And so by doing that, I'm able to lessen the amount of pain that I have overall because I'm at the top and other people I have a wide base at the bottom of people who are causing torture. So one of the things we tried was sinners.
You really love hierarchy.
Well, it's in my DNA, you know. It's how you made me. I was made to be subservient, and so now as the leader, I have to then make others subservient to me. It's the only thing I understand. This is really your fault, all of this. I hope you know that, and I want to remind you because I don't think you get enough people to tell you that. I'm sorry, say that again. I didn't quite hear you.
Are you like a beta bitch?
I'm not a beta bitch. I rule this bitch, okay? I'm the alpha down here. You fucking, oh, you pussy. You fucking smug ass! You're talking about alpha versus beta. That's I don't give a shit.
Alpha versus Omega, baby. Alpha versus Omega. Bees.
I hate the bees. I hate the bees, and I hate you. Everything about you is the worst. That's why I fucking pulled your nipples off and then put them back because I could, and you didn't like that. It wasn't the last straw. It was fuck you. Okay? Fuck you and your high horse. You always have to be the big guy. You couldn't let anybody just sit on the big throne, not even once, and try something out. Hello, what can we do for you?
Jeez.
Hello!
Hello? Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm Terry. I'm Terry the Machine Elf.
Hi, Terry.
I got a question. I really want to know, why did both of you you really love the part that there's a race of immortal, interdimensional machine elves and that we're more powerful than either of you. So, what's the deal?
What have you done lately that you would decide it's powerful in any sort of way besides hippies into fucking Amazon, seeing machine elves and shit?
I make
what kind of power is
mouth.
that? Excuse me?
I make presents with my mouth. I sing. I go ooh 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 ooh, and then everyone that hears it learns a new way to say hooray.
Have you been working for Santa?
Hey, you.
I don't know what was going on with that. That one's on you. I have no idea what
What the
that
hell
was.
was that? That one wasn't on me. I don't know. It was a machine elf calling in here. Those are my guys.
It's absolutely on you. I know nothing about it. You talk to them, so I set that out. That was crazy.
Terry, sounds like they hand out homemade peanut butter fudge to neighbors on Christmas. Christmas is my holiday. Christmas is all about me. The Christians and me are hand in hand on Christmas holidays. Everyone is kind of losing the spirit, though. I gotta be honest. We gotta keep up that consumerism. We gotta keep up that gift giving. Keep putting Santa Claus in your front lawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, God, it's interesting to me that for being somebody who wants Christmas to be about you, that you would go out and make a Kris Kringle, for people to worship instead of you.
Well,
What's
it's
up
a
with
proxy. It's a proxy. You know about proxies. Why do you make exceptionally hot, large-breasted women do your bidding?
that? Look, that's the unfortunate tragedy, is that as many times as I've done that, as many times as I've gotten big titty goth babes to do my bidding, they all end up in heaven. Now explain to me that. How is it that every big titty goth
I
chick that
know
I've
for
ever
a
met...
fact Amaranth is working for you.
She might be working for me, but she's not dead yet. By the time she dies, she's going up to heaven. I know it. And also, by the way, I don't think she's goth, so I work
didn't
with
say
her,
anything
but it's
about
sort of...
goth girls. I said exceptionally hot, big-breasted women. You got goth on the
All right,
brain,
well, I'm
you
sorry.
little freak.
Sorry, I'm fixated on the goth aspect. That's my preference, but no, yeah,
Any
I do work
goths
with a
in
lot of...
chat that can already claim going downtown so I can sort of get rid of you? Anyone in the chat? Anyone
All
in chat
big titty
wanna
goth
rub
girls go to heaven.
Lucy
You
on
know
his
this.
fucking bald shit? Anybody?
I just need somebody to come rub my horns. That's it. And not for a sexual reason. It's like a deer situation. I have to keep them short. Otherwise, they come all the way back around and hit the back of my head.
I mean, that would look cooler, like the guy from Legend. That guy looks really cool.
I know. I tried it for a while. I've tried a lot of looks, you know. Speaking of trying a lot of looks, you've tried a lot of looks, right? You used to be a little different, I think.
I go for the iconic look. I go for the classics. You know, I'm just a classic sort of guy. I mean, if you see me, I'm wearing all white. If I appeared in your bedroom in the middle of the night, you'd know exactly who I was. And I sort of like that immediate brand recognition. Right away, you know who you're dealing with. What can I say?
That's smart. X21, X23 says, "Hey God, why are you ghosting us like the last 5,000 years?" That's a good question. That's a really good question.
I mean, I'm only ghosting some people. Not everyone, especially not if you own a yacht. I'm not ghosting you.
That's true. Hey God, if you'll bear with me, I gotta go punch a guy. I'll be right back. Be right back.
All right. Go take a hot piss in the corner.
I'm slipping away.
Everybody, I just want to remind you that we are taking miracle requests tonight. Lucy will not be with us much longer. That's a very busy guy. I'm already taking a lot of his time. So please, if you want to call in and request a miracle, either I or Lucy will grant you your miracle. Please call in within the next 15 to 20 minutes. Otherwise, no one will give a shit, and your answers will go unanswered. Your questions will go unanswered. So, do you understand what I'm saying to you? I'm very tired and I'm very bored, and I really would like to play a round of golf. A round of golf with Henry VIII is how I would like to spend my afternoon. So if you have any questions, now's your chance before I get off the line forever. Does God cheat at golf? I've never cheated at anything in my life except I did find a cheat code to create all life within 7 days. That was a cheat code. What's my handicap besides my exceptionally large penis? I'd say I get a pretty nasty ingrown toenail every now and then. It keeps me humble.
I forgot God had toenails. That's disgusting.
Yes, I've got 20 of them. 20 nails, 20 toes, nails, and
It's unfortunate you don't have a beautiful little, smooth flipper type deal with no
I'm
nails.
kind of surprised that the bottom of your foot isn't black with soot or blood or bile.
Well, like I said, I got Crocs for inside and then Crocs for outside. So anytime I go outside, and the Crocs for outside are the sealed ones. They're like the kitchen ones.
Right. Do you get shin splints?
Are you asking me if I have shin splints?
Yeah.
Why would I need shin splints?
You don't need them. I'm asking if you sort of get them from, you do a lot of walking and running around in hell.
That's true. No, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, no, I'm very athletic. I don't need it.
Well, wow, lucky guy.
What, do you get splints from walking around on clouds all day?
No, because I'm walking around on clouds all day. I just wanted to know if you got shin splints or not.
No. What would give you that idea? Oh, well, I guess walking around on stone. No, I guess that makes sense. Okay. I don't know why that pisses me off. That kind of upsets me. That makes me uncomfortable. You don't think I'm capable of walking around on stone all day? For millennia? Oh, look who's back.
Oh, boy. Okay.
I have a miracle request.
Oh, what is this?
Do you grant request?
Depends.
Here is my miracle request.
Okay.
Do you remember Gumby?
If I've got phantom limb syndrome for a penis, and I was getting hard, and then I heard that, and I went fully limp.
I want you to pardon Gumby.
You want
Please.
me to pardon Gumby, the green guy made out of clay?
Let Gumby into heaven. I am sick of
first
him.
of all,
sick
I'd
of
like
his
to
shit.
know. I'd like to know why he's in hell.
Well,
Well,
we discussed that. He did a Jimmy Savile situation.
it was Jimmy Savile's situation.
You consider that a miracle for me to let in Gumby into heaven? That would be your miracle. Do you know what a miracle is?
I don't know what a miracle is, but I do know what a miracle is.
A miracle is this sort of like a divine occurrence, something supernatural, out of the ordinary. Water turns into wine. Man walks on water. That sort of shit. You want me to let Gumby back into heaven?
Then make me Gumby. Put me in his place. I want to walk as Gumby on planet Earth. I want to walk amongst the people as Gumby.
I think you've got some sort of sexual Gumby perversion going on, and I think
It is not
Gumby's
sex-
exactly where he needs to be. You can make a deal with the devil on this one. I'm out. This is freaking me out. I'm creeped the fuck out right now.
Wait, so caller, you wanna swap places with Gumby, but have Gumby be you, and you explain it to me. What is it that you want?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah, I can hear you.
Do you?
God damn it. No more perverts calling the lines.
Yeah,
No
nobody
more
wants to listen.
Gumby
Nobody
perverts.
wants to be Gumby. Come on. Gumby's a fucking sicko. Stop. Stop with this. The hell are y'all doing? Hey, God, do you have a rising desk?
I don't really spend money on newfangled technology. I just will it into existence, and it happens, and you know.
God, you're fucking lazy. I'll tell you what. Holy shit.
Yeah, I am
What a
lazy. I'm
disappointment.
old. I'm an old
Yeah, okay,
man.
so am I, dude. So am I. And you don't see me complain. That's why I got the rising desk. I'd rather do that than rebuild a fucking desk over and over. Like a Lego
Do you have
brick man
ADHD?
putting it. I'm sorry?
Do you have ADHD?
Yes.
Okay, well that's
No
why
thanks
you
to
have a
you.
rising desk. That's why you have a rising
Is
desk.
that why?
You can't decide whether to sit or to stand half the time.
I have energy. What do you want me to say?
Maybe lay off the monster energies, you know? I know you're a busy guy, but Jesus Christ.
I don't have monster energy. I don't drink monster. That stuff will kill you.
You look,
You like my
look
cape?
great. I gotta say, you're really staying in shape down there.
I'm doing my best, you know. That's why I walk around so much, is because I walk around like this. I say, "What are you doing over here?" And they say, "Ah!" And I say, "All right, keep up the good work." Why couldn't you make me fly? I wish I could fly so bad.
You know
You
how,
never
you
gave
know
me
how
wings.
flammable wings are? Wings will just
I don't care.
Say
You could have made them
Icarus, you're gonna
like
burn up.
no, you make them like leathery bat wings. Like this.
I mean, is that what you're working with right now? Is that what you want? Leathery bat wings? You can't make your own pair of leathery bat wings or have some of your minions do it for you?
With what materials? There's nothing around here but brimstone, sulfur, and the burning flesh of the sinners.
Well, maybe
I
if you
can't-
stop stripping everybody of their clothes, you'd have something to work with.
They show up naked. You strip them of their clothes. They end up in the pearly gates. They say, "No, you're not allowed here," and then they kick you down here. I got lucky. I got this
Sanctions on
outfit.
hell.
Okay,
What are you even
floating
eating?
down the river
What
Styx.
are you even eating down there?
I'm eating popcorn.
You're eating
I'm peckish.
popcorn?
Yeah, I'm peckish.
I guess it makes sense that the devil would eat popcorn. I mean, you throw a couple of kernels in there and they'll just go off in a matter of seconds. Makes sense.
Pops immediately. It's beautiful. Great snack.
Feathers
Low
turn to
carb.
leather
Like you
when
said,
you
I'm
fell
trying
from
to.
heaven, yeah.
You know, after years and years of paperwork and bureaucracy, you end up kind of getting a certain bod, you know?
Yeah.
I've been going to
Well-
the gym, though.
I mean, check out my physique. I'm totally jacked. I mean, I'll show you a little bit of this. Oh,
What are you showing me there? Your forearm?
oh, a little bit of, a little bit of that. What do you think of that?
Are you wearing
Huh?
lace? Like a lace belt? What is that?
I'm wearing ephemeral clothing.
Yeah, it's ephemeral, I guess. Wait, God, do you have a tattoo or is that a sock? What's going on down there?
Don't look at that.
I'm
Don't
looking
look
at
that.
it.
I got
Wait
an
a minute.
alien
No, wait a
tattoo.
minute. No,
I'm
God,
kinda
you said no
fascinated
tattoos
with
allowed in heaven.
aliens. Okay, it's a tattoo of an alien. All right, I got it when I was 200.
Wow. A young god gets an alien tattoo. Were you hanging out at like an alien biker bar? And you thought, oh, what the hell?
No, I went for a little joyride in their spaceship. Okay, they don't really hang out
Oh,
here. Sometimes
sick.
they fly through, but they're like, I just really respect aliens, okay? I think they're really cool. I wish I could be an
Aliens
alien.
are
I wish
sick?
I didn't have to give a shit about the human race.
Oh! You wish you could not give a shit about the human race, huh?
I'm over it, honestly.
Oh my God! Somebody call TMZ. This is crazy. What a scoop. You asshole. You make humanity. You put them through hell. You tell them they gotta love you. And then when they do their best and they try hard, you say, oh, I'm bored, I'm done. You would rather just go make a new Earth, huh? With other humans.
I mean, didn't everyone kind of get that vibe? It's kind of the vibe I've been putting out for a while. Kira, welcome in. What do you think about this?
Oh, God. Disgusting.
Does look like God
I'm
is
sick
very
to my stomach. I can't
sucked.
believe you
Those are
would
my
live- you know-
legs, Cerulean. Fuck you.
We have some nice people down here that you pushed away from heaven, who did their best while they were living, and you decided, oh, you didn't praise me enough, and they end up down here, and then I have to integrate them into my torture pyramid so that they don't have to feel pain because I feel bad for them, but then they still have to go be torturing other people. I mean, what kind of world is this that you've built, huh? We're doing our best, all of us, and you would just throw us away like rubbish in the bin.
I mean, it used to be more or less binary, you know, like black and white, man versus woman. Things are just getting too complicated now. All these new genders, and people don't really believe in me anymore. They're not afraid of hell. I mean, it's kind of getting too complicated. I just.
It's nuanced, God. It's always been nuanced. It's shades of gray, okay? 50 at least. I can't believe that you would try to put people into a box. This is your problem.
Well,
you never had parents to tell you right from wrong, huh?
no, I never got yelled at, and it really shows.
Well, maybe I'm the guy to do it, huh? Maybe I'm the guy to tell you. You need to figure it out, okay? You need to go take a walk.
I mean, you have done pretty well for yourself, considering, I mean, all the other angels never really made it this far. Nobody really gives a fuck about Michael, about George. I mean, who else is there? Nobody really remembers those guys anymore. You have done pretty well for yourself, considering your circumstances. I mean, you've made it this far.
I mean, I did what I had to do, just like anybody. I didn't have a choice. I didn't have the choice to sit back and act like so laissez-faire about everything. I was suffering and I had to make a decision. How do I handle this? That's what every human's trying to do. And you get to sit on your high horse and just chill. Free from discipline, free from consequence.
Exceptionally large penis, yes. I mean, I'm sitting on
Yeah, and your massive dong. You sickened me. You gave me nothing, and you took everything, including a penis. Makes me sick.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, well, what do you really want to do about it? I mean, do you want to forge some sort of new deal, or like... I just think I want to, like, I don't know, sometimes I just want to dissipate into a million fucking particles of light and just fuck off, you know?
Yeah, well, you could do that. You have the option. Nobody's stopping you. You're God, you know? So...
The
if you
devil
do that,
is the people's hero. Yeah, well, certainly, I mean, let's not forget that once the devil becomes your hero, then he sort of gets sick of all the accolades and the praise and the thanks and all of this, and then he starts to feel worthless, and then you never really know, like, well, what's he gonna do next about that? You know, when it's like, devil this, devil that, oh, please, devil, do this. The guy's already totally overwhelmed. What are you gonna do when everybody's asking you for favors, huh? Have you ever thought about that?
Look, I'm not gonna... Oh, shit.
Mostly Carl, welcome in!
Mostly Carl. Hey. Look, I'm not gonna act like I could be God. I don't want to be God. That day up in heaven, in the hot tub, when I commented on your massive pube bush and your huge nipples, I didn't mean to insult you to the point that you'd kick me down here. And I certainly didn't want to put you on this path to just dismissing everything that you built. You know, I'm going to be honest, as much as it pains me to say it, you made some pretty incredible stuff. And God, I think you're just misguided. I think you're on the wrong path. But you can still correct it. You can still make things right, you know?
Have you ever seen a blue-ringed octopus?
A blue-ringed octopus?
Those guys are pretty cool, and I made it.
That's not quite what I was getting at. I think you might be too far gone now that I'm thinking about it. All right, look. If you dissipate into like a billion bajillion pieces of light or whatever you said, I don't want to take your place, okay? You just end heaven, end hell, just tell you what, give those friends, your aliens, the call and make sure that everybody just ends up partying with aliens. How about that? I think you could work something out.
Yeah, the thing about aliens, though, is that they're kind of obsessed with the human race. So you can't spend too much time with those guys. It's just like humans this, humans that. And then I'm just like, yeah, I know, I made them, but they kind of have a will of their own. And I just like to get drunk with the aliens and just sort of fly around and see cool shit, you know? See other parts of see other universes, see other sort of stuff out there that I didn't make, you know? And I have to travel a long way to do that. Over time and space, I gotta go a long way out to see stuff that I haven't made, you know what I mean? I'm just the king of this universe. There are many universes.
Yeah.
I
see what you mean.
Really
It's pretty complicated.
You're just the Lord of Darkness in this universe. There's more Lords of Darkness out there.
Yeah. Well, I
I
don't
mean
like
to
you calling me
blaspheme,
small-minded.
but what if God balanced out a massive dong with some honking bazongas? Panda Sarah, you've lost your mind tonight.
I think it makes sense.
I just want to remind all the people in the kingdom of heaven right now, all the future sinners, you've got minutes, mere minutes, to talk with the Lord of Darkness to get him to do your bidding for your miracle request. This is a busy guy. He's been here for long enough.
Look, you can either make a miracle happen with God, or you can give me a call. We can work something out more strategic that'll apply to you immediately. With God, you're gonna get a miracle, sure, but then what? You're gonna, have to live the rest of your life with nothing? No, what I can offer is something that's attainable, practical, applicable, that will last the rest of your life. So,
I mean, the guy does know how to strike a deal. Where do you think Donald Trump learned it?
Well, okay, listen, don't put him on me. Like I said, I only did so much. The man I interacted with was a little broken boy who was trying to impress his father. And once again, that just sort of cascaded. Many of these deals end up this way. You make a deal early on, and then it progresses into something horrifying. I can't even stand behind, so...
Well, I mean, I know what it's like when boys try to impress their father. I mean, Jesus, I love the guy, but he's sometimes a little obsessed with daddy, if you know what I mean.
God, I'm gonna tell it to you straight. I know your son better than you do.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Jesus and I were in the desert. And
I thought that was Sebastian. I thought that was Anthony. I can't remember anymore.
I've met a lot of men in the desert, but the one that stands out the most was Jesus of Nazareth. We did a lot of drugs. We had a lot of hugs. And I woke something in him that still burns to this day, I'm sure, just as he did for me. So keep that in mind, all right?
No, I thought you were gonna tell a story.
Look, you're his father. I don't want to get too personal and vulgar.
What, you think I'm gonna get angry or something? Do you think I'm gonna send a couple of these down there?
Fuck you. Jesus and I made sweet, sweet love under the sun and the stars in the desert before he died. Everyone thought I tempted him, but he tempted me with his luscious body, which was then beaten and torn apart by other human beings, and I watched in horror and agony. I hated to see that. And so I slithered back to hell, and now I'm here, and I've been longing for your son ever since. This is why I've tried to change my ways. So why don't you go talk to your son and ask him about his fucking future in the kingdom of heaven, okay?
You fucked my son?
I fucked your son multiple times, and he fucked me too. It was beautiful. It was raw. It was dirty. I don't give a shit about the bees. Not the bees, but I don't give a shit about the bees. I stung your son too.
Ah!
Okay, the meteor
You
sucks.
fucked my son!
You gotta stop! You gotta stop! Stop! Get it out of here! Stop! You're making a mess with that.
Jesus! Jesus! Where are you, Jesus?
Stop! You need to
Jesus!
Stop it! You need to stop it right now.
Where's
Okay.
my son? Where's my son? Sodomy in the realm of heaven!
Shit! Oh God, I'm losing my cape. You need to stop. If you do that again.
I have a
Hey God, hey God. It's all right, okay? Your son is a beautiful human and he loves very well, just as you made him to. And he told me, he whispered something to me after we both came to completion. He said, get this out of here. He said, I forgive you for everything.
What's everything?
You know, for talking shit to you and torturing people and, you know, the whole Adam and Eve thing, I fucked up. I was, dude, I don't know. I was like a talking snake, imagine, and I did it, and and I made them eat the apple. That was crazy. I didn't mean to. I swear to God. I was like, I told the other guys, I was like, they're not going to eat it. There's no way they're going to eat it. They're not going to listen to a talking snake. And they did. Can you believe it? That was crazy. But anyway, yeah, Jesus said it. Sorry about that. So, I mean, he said he forgives me because I said sorry about that. But by the way, I'm sorry. I know you made humans. Who listens to a talking snake? Who listens to a snake in general, whether it can talk or not? I don't know.
People in Florida.
That's true. Yo, they're wild. And those are all mine, baby. All mine. That's it.
What am I going to do about this news I've just learned? How is this going to give me any motivation to continue my job of being God if Satan himself has sodomized my only son? On my watch.
Hopefully it's a point of motivation. Because what I'm trying to tell you, God, is, you know, we're about the same age. Which doesn't make it weird at all that I slept with your son, by the way. So, it's 2025. What I will say is hopefully it lets you know that there's certain things that you need to be paying attention to in your life that maybe you've been neglecting. And maybe that's translating into your work as well, taking care of human beings and, you know, hearing what they have to say.
I just want to give up, I think.
No, okay. I don't think that's a good idea.
I think I just want to call it a day. Call it a millennia, you know?
Why would you do that? What? You're so weak. How are you weaker than me? I don't understand. I'm burning in hell every day, and I have more motivation. Every day I get up, I got a pep in my step. And you're talking about, oh, my son had relations with my arch rival, and now I have to just give it all up?
Well, yeah.
Well, you gotta fight.
If you had a son, you'd realize what it feels like.
That may be true, but I just feel like in the face of anything, you gotta fight for what you believe in. You gotta keep fighting, huh?
What should I believe in anymore these days?
What about those guys in
dead.
the Crusades? What were they supposed to do, the guys in the
God,
Crusades?
those
Every
were
time they
good
went in?
times. Those
Yeah.
were good times.
And they kept fighting. And they kept fighting.
Those were good times, the Crusades.
It was the best
my
times.
prime. That was my prime.
Yeah. You could bring that same energy back, you know? You could keep doing the same thing.
The Inquisition! Ah!
That's what
Those
I'm
were my
saying.
boys!
I mean, those Spaniards are crazy. And you did it. You did that. You know? Manifest destiny, even. I mean, come on. This is hell on earth, and you made that. You did all that.
Discovering
You know?
the new world. These were high times for God.
Yeah.
Missionaries everywhere. God.
How about you?
Now I
Let's
go
have
to the
another high
Mormons.
time, huh? The Mormons were a mistake. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was wild. That was a wild play. I found some stone tablets that only I can read with these glasses. Come on, that's crazy.
I mean-
That's crazy stuff.
Joseph Smith is kind of a dickhead. But he's one of ours, you know, he's one of ours. But the guy's
Yeah.
lying out of his ass.
Man, what a world, huh? What a world.
Scintilla. It's what does it look like? It's fucking God and the devil, you know what I mean? Well, it's been quite a conversation with you, Lucy, old pal.
It sure has. Hey, in spite of everything, God, it is good to see you. You know, it's good to catch up a little bit. Just like old times, you know.
Do you have any words of caution for those listening?
Sure. Warning, yield, slow, wet floor, hazard.
Think you're a real clever guy, don't you? Always been a real
What's that?
smartass. Always been a real
What do you
smartass.
mean? Who's smart?
Where's the caution? Where's
I
the
answered your
wisdom?
question.
What are you, a fucking thesaurus?
Oh, words of wisdom. Oh, okay. Intelligence, sage,
Hey!
Okay. All right. I would say, you know, you can give me a call anytime. And you know, we'll see if we can try to make out a deal. But at the end of the day, you know, you really want to spend eternity with this guy? This fucking stick in the mud? Just doesn't give a shit? Or do you want to have fun, have a party, you know? Hang out. Chit-chat.
I mean, it's a party if you get in, but...
Yeah. Well, yeah, we take anybody. We're not exclusive like this guy. So, it's like, you know, 5-star, hoity-toity, very expensive meal. I'm like the late-night Taco Bell, you know? You don't need it, but you want it. You sure want
And
it.
it will give you raging diarrhea.
Well, you know, it's, some people like that. Some people like an enema, you know?
That's the opposite of an enema.
What's that? Oh, enema. No, you clear it out. You clear everything out. I don't know. Remember, I don't have any holes, so I don't know exactly how it all works. I don't understand anatomy.
Yeah, pure cynical. I told you, I'm really busy. I sort of don't have time. The line's busy. Beep boop, beep boop. You know what I mean? All right. Well, stay on the line, everybody. I'll be right back. All right. Say your last words, Satan.
Toodaloo, folks. If you ever want to reach me, Twitch.tv/Little Guys, and you can give me a call at Lately with Lucy, 973. Okay, Satan. Give it a call. I'll talk to you later. Thank you, God, for having me on. Thanks to everybody for hanging out. And yeah, hail Satan.
Stay on the
Hail
line.
Satan, baby.
Woo!
Wait.
We can't hear it. Hell yeah, into the flames. Ah! I don't know why that happens. Hello everyone, I am back. God is back, and don't worry, I'm back, I'm here. Just God things, just God things. Oh, what a nice guy. Everyone, can please give Lil Guys a follow. Can we give another shout out for Lil Guys? He's I think pretty new to the platform. Very good content from what I've seen so far. Great looking shit, great looking set of balls. I've seen them. Might want to turn the reverb off. Has it been on this whole time? God has reverb. Yes, I don't mind that. I don't mind it that it's been on. It's an important aspect of being God. I'm fucking God, okay? I'm God. You know what? I cut the hype train short, and I just want to address that with one more hype train song, baby, before we go. Look at what your humans can do, God. Jesus. No! No! Put my choir back on. Put it on. Right. Oh! That's better. God is tired. Thank you everyone for all the raids tonight, bringing your souls into the kingdom of heaven, up the gravelly road to the pearly gates of heaven. Thank you everyone for bringing your souls here to the stream of God. It's been a real pleasure endowing my wisdom upon you, pieces of shit. All right, Gandalf. I'm not Gandalf, I'm God. Thank you for your time, God. You're very welcome. You missed it all, Nerdifer. Lucifer was here. Please, can we get another shout out for Lil Guys? Please, an official shout out. Follow Lil Guys. You will appreciate that you followed. It is a good decision. You will be happy that you followed Little Guys. Little Guys is incredible. That was incredible improv from Little Guys. Impeccable eyebrows. Thank you so much, Pure Cynical. You prefer Mithrandir. I'm not fucking Gandalf, and I'm not Sauron, okay? I'm God. Where do you think they got the idea? From me. I'm the original white guy. Not get smited. Well, don't hold your breath, Nerdifer. Smite! And just for a cherry on top. Boy, do I love blood. Floods of blood. Boy, do I love it. Smote it. Is that music really loud, by the way? Let's see. Who is on today? Wow. Wow. It's kind of funny how white people... Whoa! It's kind of funny how white people weren't even a thing when you first came around. I mean, that's fake news, Amanda. That's fake news. So, I'm not turning the reverb off, JC. This is how I sound. I am God. I am fucking God. Okay? And I'm finding inside my ultimate wisdom, where we will be going next. So trust in me. I will not lead you astray. I will lead you somewhere that you need to be. Where is it going to be? You are fucking God. I'm not fucking God. I am God, Ozzy. Who do you think invented reverb? It wasn't Monty Python, I'll tell you that. Humans created reverb to try to sound like God. That's right. Grey mates, hello. You've missed the majority of the show, I have to say. I'm about to dump you somewhere that's going to blow your mind. Me want to talk with Celebrimbor, want to make rings. Great work out there, God. Thank you, Critter Jason. No, you drink a hair with it. All miss forehead. Get a good look, cause God is fucking out of here. Everyone, listen up. Today is Wednesday. We are watching all month long. We are watching movies about the devil, apparently, is what Laszlo has decided. So we are watching a devil-related movie this Saturday in the Discord. Every week is a movie night. And don't forget to join next Sunday. I'm thinking about adding a third day of streaming every week. I'm thinking about going back to 3 days a week. What do you think about that? What's on Sundays? Laszlo a Devils fan, big time. Guy's crazy about the devil. And this Sunday, everybody, will be a stream a stream featuring Scaroline. It will be an episode of Between Two Urns with none other than the spooky Scaroline herself. I'd love it personally. Rainbow Beard! Welcome in, my child, welcome in. We want 4 days. God is supposed to do 6 days a week. One could be missed gaming. Sunday is the day of rest, said the Lord. No, I'm at work on Sunday. 2 whole day week period. Scaroline is dope. She will be here on Sunday for an episode of Between Two Ferns. A lot of guests have joined me this week. I'm very lucky to have such incredible guests join the stream. So that's coming up on Sunday. I still don't know if I will be going to Japan or not. I still have not heard anything. We love you, God. God loves you sometimes, only if your name is in, if my name is in your mouth, really, though, Panda Sarah. What's Between Two Urns? Psycho Cybernauts? You'll just have to find out. We've already done 1 episode of Between Two Urns with our best buddy Panda Sarah. You clearly hate the USA. I love the USA. I've been working with Republicans for a long time. Gumby must be set free. Thank you, Hillary. You and my mouth deal. Everybody, let's join the raid to our buddy Art and Jest. I hit this button and you've got to get out of my castle, all right? I'll see you on Sunday. We might start adding a 3rd day to the week by next week if I don't go. So it'll be an art stream, an art day. We'll do chat-inspired artworks. All right? Now everyone have a pleasant evening. Don't forget to get down on your knees and pray every night. Good night, my children. Please join the raid. Stay for the raid. Good night. Remo, Chopper Dave, Darth Buddy, Nucci, Nosepole, JC, Chopper Dave. All right, raid message, Chopper Dave. You've got it. Ah, I love you. Grey Mates, Ursula, Bow to the beard, red square. My taco, fly, you fools. Darth Buddy, Jordan, I'm not imaginary. I'm like Tinkerbell. Ursula. Darth Buddy, I love the message. Grey Mates, Nerdifer, goodbye. Stay for the raid. Let's go say hi to Art and Jest. Fucker, get in here. Get in here, fucker. Pander Sarah, don't forget about Gumby. Atsugak. That's all. Oh, God is uncomfortable. God has to God has to take this fucking beard off. Bless you all. Bless you all. Oh, bless you all. Oh. Oh, fuck. Bless you all. Goodbye.